Hey, everybody. It is yours truly, Dr. Shamika Dean. Y'all come on in. Y'all already know what time it is. It is time for Mogul Minded Marketing. So while you're tuning in, make sure you do me a quick favor, comment and let me know where you are tuning in from. And then also, hit that share button and invite others to join us. Here on Mogul Minded Marketing, what we do is we help everyday entrepreneurs market like a mogul. Why? Because marketing is not magic, it is strategic. And because you have to have a marketing strategy to actually help you connect and convert with your potential clients. All right. And so if you're new to me, I am a marketing solutionist and I help service-based entrepreneurs. I teach them how to automate 90% of their sales so that they only have to work 10% of the time. And so this is done with a marketing and automation plan. So if you're new, again, welcome for the first time. And if you're a replay watcher, thank you so much for tuning in and always rocking with your girl. Again, make sure that you share and invite others to join us. We are going live a little bit earlier today because I'm actually traveling. And so I am not home. The time change threw me off. Yeah. So I'm in California actually. And so the time time change completely threw me off. So I was sitting here like, oh my God, I forgot that there is a 3-hour time difference in our schedule. So again, make sure that you comment, let me know. I can see you all here, but I don't know who you are, where you're tuning in from. So just comment real quick in the chat box so that I'll know who you are and have the privilege of acknowledging your presence today. All right. So let me I'm going to have to pull it up from my cell phone because sometimes StreamYard and Facebook won't let me be great. Okay. All right. I see Texas in the house. I see Mia in the house. Hey, Mia. Hey, Kanesia. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Again, so today's topic, I want you to type this in the comments. Today's topic is rejection reflected in your revenue? Again, put that in the comment section. Is rejection reflected in your revenue? Because that is the topic that we are going to be chatting about today. And y'all know this is one of my favorite topics because I often see where a lot of times clients are struggling with promoting. They'll say things like, I don't want to go live, or, they'll say things like, well, I don't know what type of content to put out there. And, or I just need to be more consistent. But what I have found to be true is that it's really neither of those. There's always a root behind why you're not doing what you know you're supposed to do to help you get the results that you're looking for. And rejection has been one of the most common ones. And so that's why I want to talk about that today. All right. So again, thank you so much for for tuning in, and thank you for engaging in the comments. So y'all know on Mogul Minded Marketing, we always start off with a little fun, and that fun is called Name That Brand. So I want you to type Name That Brand in the comments if you're ready, because with this Name That Brand, what I do is I say a brand slogan, a title, or something, a part of something popular to help you. And then you have to guess in the comment what I'm talking about. The reason why we talk about branding in conjunction with marketing is because your brand precedes your marketing strategy. If you do not have a solid brand and there's no brand awareness, it's going to be difficult for you to actually convert people in from potential customers into paying clients. And so that's why we want to talk about, we always include branding as a part of your marketing strategy. So if you were to work with us, if you didn't have a brand, we would help you to develop it and do brand awareness. If you have a brand, we would just make sure that your brand is cohesive and congruent across the board so that conversion is easy for you. All right. So again, we're going to be playing an episode. I'm sorry, not an episode, but a session of Name That Brand. So if you're ready, just type Name That Brand in the comments. And I'm going to give you the first little quote, and then you have to guess who or what it is. All right. So today we're doing shows, some popular TV shows. I'm probably going to tell my age a little bit when I start giving you some of the some of the quotes, but we're going to do TV shows today. All right. So the first one is a popular slogan, "You go girl." Where is what TV show is that? Hey China, is that slogan mentioned in? Again, it's "You go girl." Let's see who's going to get it. Let's see. Yes, Babalo got it. Martin, absolutely, Martin. Y'all know "You go girl." That is one of one of the most quoted lines in the TV show, and also just in general when someone refers to Martin. All right. So the next one is in West Philadelphia, born and raised, where the playground. Okay, which one is that? What TV show is that? Fresh Prince. Yes, Kanesia got that one. Yeah, Babalo got it as well. Fresh Prince. Okay, y'all are on it today. All right, so here's another popular TV show quote, or it's a part of the theme song. All right. Thank you for being a friend. Do travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. He says it's going to get challenging. Well, we'll see. I'm trying to do the most popular ones. Yes, Golden Girls. All right. So here's another one. Y'all ready? Yes, Golden Girls. Y'all got it. All right. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? I'm gonna see how many of y'all know this one. You got to have some kids in your house to know this one. Let's see. Yep, SpongeBob. All right, so last one. They say it's a big rich town. Who knows this one? I don't even watch this show, but I know the theme song. That's how much I've heard it. China says I can't type fast enough. Yep, power. All right, good. So Babalo won our game. He was the first one to come in and get all of the ones right. So Babalo, send me your Cash App, and so you'll win our cash prize for playing this round of Name That Brand. Yes. So Tanisha says I don't know that one. All right. All right. So we're gonna jump into the rest of our content. This was fun. I love playing this. I'm going to make it more challenging next time, since Bablo called me out and said, is it going to be more challenging? So I'm going to make it more challenging next time so that y'all can't so easily guess the answers. But I didn't want it to be too far out that you're just like, what? Because then it's not fun, because nobody would know it. Okay. So we're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back to continue our episode of Mogul Minded Marketing.
What's your name?
Emmanuel Wade.
How old are you?
17.
And what's the name of your brand?
Vision Made. And I'm moving different. Remember them days when I used to be timid? I had to change up my ways and my image. Made me a brand and I called it a vision. Won't get too close, I'ma give you a limit. Back in the stew, I knew it's been a minute. Don't rock with me now, just wait till I'm finished. Changes come now and I dreamt it was vivid. Circle so small you can call it a pivot. Remember them days when I used to be timid?
What does Vision Made mean to you?
Vision Made to me is a vision I had in my head that I drew out and it became a brand. So when people see Vision Made, I want them to see the creativity in my mind that I've had all these years.
I'm waiting on you to see circle got smaller. I know who is true to me. All about family, I care about unity. I could have beat you, give it to eulogy. Rap is a language and I speak it fluently. I'm not the same, having to fight with my heart and my brain. This is the year that I'm making the name. Went through a lot, had to get through the rain. It was too hard, had to sit through the pain. Without the losses, there's nothing to gain. Got back to winning, it's in my veins. Mentally stronger, I'm making a change.
All right, y'all. Thank you. We are back, and we are back with our episode of Mogul Minded Marketing. Today's topic is rejection reflected in your revenue? That's today's topic. We just finished up our round of Name That Brand. And so now we're going to move into our content for today. Before we do that, if you have not grabbed your autographed copy of Market Like a Mogul, the Map to Millions Marketing Strategy, the #1 best-selling book in marketing and small business, then make sure that you head over to shamikadean.com after we finish this episode and grab your autographed copy. All right. So if you're ready to get into our content today, just type ready in the comment section and we are going to go ahead and get started. And Babalo, check your Cash App. You actually won and we have sent your cash prize to you via Cash App. All right. So again, we're talking about, is rejection reflected in your revenue? So one of the things that I have noticed as a commonality when people are challenged to market and promote their product and services, some of the things that I get. So I want to kind of show you what rejection looks like, right, when it comes to how it's reflected in your revenue. So one of the things is, let's just say that you were given an opportunity or you were tasked with finding someone to collaborate. Why? Right. So when it comes to building your business, collaboration is currency. And so collaborating with other people whose audience is similar or mirrors your audience is a way for you to be able to market and promote your services without having to pay for ads or, spending a lot of money investing in ads and things like that. It's also one of the ways that you can quickly and easily build your brand's awareness by connecting with someone who's already done the due diligence, done the work of building the audience. Their audience will benefit from your product or service. So you can collaborate with them to, as a way of tapping into that audience. Now, where I see people miss this is that they connect or try to collaborate with people whose audience is not going to want what they have to offer. And so you figure, oh, we did a lot together or we did an event together. Well, here's one of the things about collaboration. If their audience purchases low ticket items, right? Items $3,000 and below, and your audience purchases products, or you're a premium priced service provider, which means that your products or prices start at $5K and up, and you collaborate with someone whose audience is only used to paying $3K and below, that's not a good collaboration, right? Or if your audience is women and their audience is men, that wouldn't be a good collaboration. Okay. So again, we're going to talk about what it looks like, or how does rejection show up? How can you identify that rejection is showing up if you have been tasked with something such as choosing someone to collaborate with, right? So this is what it sounds like. So I'm going to give you about 4 things so that you can identify that is really rejection showing up. And how this is reflecting in your revenue. All right. So if you've been tasked to collaborate with someone, and one of the first statements you make is, they may think I'm an opportunist, that's rejection showing up. Because what rejection does is it's going to masquerade as something justifiable, right? It's going to masquerade as something justifiable. But the reality is, when you start peeling back the layers, the reason that you don't want to reach out is because you're afraid that they're automatically going to reject you. So you'll say things like, they may think I'm an opportunist, or I don't want them to think that I'm an opportunist, right? The other thing that you may find yourself saying is, well, they won't collaborate with me because I don't have enough followers. When the reality is, a person who's in business to expand their business, they're not always looking at the number of followers a person has, because they're looking for quality connections, quality leads, what I call lucrative leads, which means that no, you may not have a whole lot of followers. However, you have an audience that is already conditioned to invest, that's conditioned to invest at that particular level. And because of that, it would still be an opportunity for them to present their product or services so that they can also offer their product or service to your audience, because it's still a good audience for them. Now, if I step on about 2 of your toes, just say ouch, it's okay. But this is how it sounds. All right. Another way that it might show up is you'll say, well, they won't collaborate with me because my product doesn't match their standards. How do you know if they know, or what perception they have of your products? That's an internal evaluation there. That's something that you already feel, and now you're projecting that onto someone else. So what, again, it still boils back down to the fear of rejection. Now, here's another way that it shows up, and this is what rejection sounds like. They won't collaborate with me because I'm not on their level. Right? What does that even mean, that you're not on their level? You don't know how you don't know how they're looking at you, how they perceive you, what they're thinking about you, because you haven't done the due diligence. So all of these things are internal ways that you feel about yourself, about your product or service. And at the end of the day, when you again when you start peeling back the layers, you will find that it's still rooted in rejection. So here's how you're going to start peeling back the layers. Every time you get ready to do something and that thought comes up, that negative thought, I want you to ask yourself why, right? Why? And you want to ask yourself why until you can no longer ask yourself why. So if you say, they may think I'm an opportunist, well, why? Why do you think that they'll think that you're an opportunist? Why? So every time you get to the why, you want to answer the why. When you get to the root of the why, you're not going to be able to ask why again. Does that make sense? I want to make sure I'm clear. Is that clear? Does that make sense? Hey, Dr. J. Because a lot of these preconceived notions about what someone else thinks are really truly perceptions that you already have of yourself, but now you're projecting them onto them, making it their responsibility, making it a them issue when it's really a you issue. Okay. And so every time you, okay, says got it. All right. And so until the only way to really deal with rejection, well, the first part of dealing with rejection is being real. That's the remedy for rejection, is being real. Until you call a thing, you cannot conquer it. Until you are honest with yourself that says, man, I don't really believe in what I have to bring to the table. I don't really see the value in what I have to bring to the table. I have esteemed this particular group of people or this person higher than myself. I've minimized myself because I made this person, and in a sense, you made them an idol, right? And so until you are real with yourself, you will still continue to show up this way. And again, rejection is still going to be reflected in your revenue because number one, you're not going to make the connection that you need to make. Number two, you're not going to charge what you need to charge. Number three, you're not going to promote the way that you need to promote. Why? Because you've already convinced yourself that you're not going to be accepted by that person. When you put it out there, no one is going to purchase it. No one is going to buy it. You've already convinced yourself of these things. And this is how rejection is reflected in your revenue. This is why when people come to me and I ask them, one of the things I stopped asking was, what do you believe your biggest challenge is when it comes to marketing? And the reason I stopped asking that is because I was getting the same or very similar responses. Almost everyone, I'll say probably about 98.9% of the people would say things like, well, it's because I just need to be consistent. Very few of them would say, well, I don't really know what I'm doing. Most of them would say, I just need to be more consistent. And so when I ask them this question, and I'm going to ask you this question. If every time you posted your product or service on social media, or you sent out an email to promote your product or service, if every time you did that, you were 100% convinced that someone is going to purchase from you, would you have a problem posting consistently? So I want you to answer that for me in the comments. If you knew every time you put something on social media, every time you went live, every time you sent out an email that somebody was going to purchase, would you have a problem being consistent? So thank you for your honesty. Kunona says no. Anyone else? Would you have a problem being consistent? Kanesia says no, she wouldn't. So here's the thing. Consistency is not an issue. It is confidence, and confidence is tied to the fear of rejection. You're afraid that somebody is going to criticize you, someone's going to complain, or that your product or that your post will not convert. And that is how rejection is reflecting in your revenue. All right. And so again, like I said earlier, until you call a thing, you will find yourself in that same boat every single time. All right. And so this is why when I teach marketing, the way that I teach marketing is beyond the strategies, because here's the thing that most marketing strategists probably won't tell you, but all marketing strategies work. Because if they didn't work, guess what? It wouldn't have worked for them. So it's not a matter of if it works. It's number one, if that particular marketing strategy is going to work for you, which is another reason why we teach you how to identify the marketing strategy that caters to your personality, your productivity, and those types of things. And also we teach you how to deal with the internal things that are really preventing you from promoting the way that you should, charging what you should charge, because pricing is also a marketing strategy. And so we teach you this because these are the things that are really reflecting in your revenue, not the strategy in itself. Because if you have the confidence, when you deal with the fear of rejection, right? When you deal with, what's another topic that we cover? When you deal with the fear, then marketing your products or services will be easy to you. Okay. Won't be a problem. All right. So real quick, I'm getting ready to wrap this up. Let me know which part of this helped you the most, because I have to get ready so that I can go check out of this hotel because we have a flight to catch. Um, but real quick, let me know which part of this helped you the most. And I also have a quick announcement. Well, two quick announcements. First and foremost, next week we're going to be talking about language as a locator. And the reason we're going to talk about that is because a lot of you are using low-level language. You're focusing on things that don't really matter. So you're focusing on you're using low-level language, and you are catering to an audience that's not going to pay you. And so I'm going to share with you how the language that you're using is actually locating the people who really are not ready to pay what you want them to invest. All right. And also, how do you use your language to actually locate the people that are going to value what you have to offer and are going to go and click that buy now button with ease. All right. So we're going to be talking about that next week. Now, before I wrap this up, to celebrate the Market Like a Mogul book that hit #1. Did y'all hear that? It hit #1, y'all. Thanks to people like yourself who has supported me and supported this project. Okay. So we hit #1. And to celebrate that, I am going to do my popular event, Market Like a Mogul Live. I'm going to do it virtually. December 18th. It's only $49. Okay. It's only $49. But you only have, 11 days to register. So I put the link here in the comment section so that you can go ahead and get registered. You're also going to get your email with the cute little badge, so that you can, I'm sorry, y'all, my internet is acting crazy, with a cute little badge so that you can help share and tell people about the event. Did I freeze? Okay, there I go. So I put the link in the comment section. If you did not get it, just send me a quick inbox and I will send the link to you there. But again, December 18th, we're going to host Market Like a Mogul Live, which is a 5 hours of power, a 5-hour event to walk you through the Market Like a Mogul strategy, showing you what we do and how to have a 5-figure launch with your course. If you are a course creator, aspiring course creator, then you need to be at this event. Again, it's December 18th, starts at 11 o'clock a.m., 5 hours of power. All right. I'm going to give y'all all the goods. I put the link in the comment section. Again, if you did not get it, just send me an inbox and I will directly inbox you the link. All right. But again, thank y'all so much for tuning in to this week's episode of Mogul Minded Marketing, where we help everyday entrepreneurs market like a mogul. It has been fun, but Dr. Dean has got to run. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.